Hello, my name is Frozen and today I'm going to be your coach. Before we move into the game, first I would like to talk about your builds and runes. So as a first item you went for the Dorn's Blade, everything is fine. The first recall you went for the attack speed boots, it's also a good buy. And the first two items that is must on your own is Immortal Shield Bow and Infinity Edge. That's where you get your power spike on these two items, so everything is good. Then for a third you went for the Executioner's Calling. It's fine, but I wouldn't finish it into a mortal reminder because as you can see the only heal they have is a Rakan's Q and Irelia basic attacks, so they don't have that much healing. Instead of that, I will go for the Bloodthirster because it gives you more damage and a better sustain. Okay, and after that, I would go for the Guardian Angel because you need some defensive item. Okay, so let's move on to the runes. So right away, fleet is good, everything is fine here, but here alacrity. This is overall better rune, but in this particular situation, where you're playing against Shen, he has the taunt on his E. This is a CC. You have a Diana, she has ult. Irelia has E and ult as well. Jhin has W and ulti, and Rakan has W and ult as well. So instead of alacrity in this match, I will go for the tenacity. Okay, and for the last, I wouldn't go for the cup. Instead of a cup, I will go for the last stand because Irelia is a pretty much hard matchup for you. So most of the time you will be the one that is going to be on a low HP. Okay, so the last stand would come handy. And domination, everything is good here. We went for the taste of blood and ravenous. And as a third tree, I would go for the magic resistant because as you can see your opponent is Irelia and the armor is a better choice. Okay, so let's move on to the game. Before I start reviewing the game, I would like to talk about the mid matchup a little bit. So, okay, Yorion against Irelia. So Irelia is a pretty hard counter for Yone. Why? Because you don't have a mobility on lane, and if you, for example, push the lane right here, she stacks up her passive 5 times and hits you with a stun. You're pretty much dead because, as I said earlier, you don't have a mobility and there's no way that you can escape. If you, for example, try to flash, she can just simply follow up with her Q and she will still have another Q if you, for example, ult or try something else. Okay, so what do you want to do in this lane? Is try to play around here. Okay, try to freeze your wave around here, so this way if she hits the stun you can just easily back up to your tower and play around here and try to call your jungle come mid and help you. Okay, so let's move on to the game right now. Okay, so the first thing I would like to talk about is around here. Okay, so right now as you can see, there's the two things that you can do in the first minute and 30 seconds. Okay, the one thing is that you can stay here mid and cover the entrance. Okay, this is your position where you should be staying. So by staying there, you cover both left side and right side. Okay, and the second one is to go invade. Okay, so right here, as you can see, your teammates decided to go invade, but this is a bad. Why? Because their team is a way stronger level 1 than yours. Okay, they have a Shen taunt, this is AoE taunt, and they also have a Rakan knockup, and this is a AoE knockup. Okay, so for example, if they stack up here and all of 5 of you walks there, you'll be all dead. Okay, so you don't want to go invade because their level 1 is stronger than yours. Instead of that, you just want to spread like here, and everyone should cover one entrance. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. It's around here. Okay, so as I said earlier, you can just simply push the wave against Irelia because Yone is a not mobile champion, and If she just simply stacks up her passive on these minions, hits the level 2, just stun you, you are pretty much already dead on level 2, okay? So as I said earlier, you just want to let her shove this wave and try to freeze the minions right here, okay? The next thing is around here. Okay, so right now you push the wave, okay? You know that previously Diana started the blue buff, so the next thing that you want to do is go there, put a deep ward, so you know if Diana is going mid, okay? This is the thing that you did, yeah. It's good. There's a ward and you back on mid. Okay, everything's fine now. The next thing I would like to talk about is around here. Okay. Right now, she has a less HP than you have, and you have a minion wave, okay? So, right now you want to look for the opportunity to fight her, okay? So, let's see what happened. You're taking the minions, everything is good. And, okay, right away, she used her Q on this minion, okay? So, you want to start trading. You are one minion away from level 5, and also you will be level 5 and you will have a level advantage, okay? She doesn't have her passive stacked, and you want to force a fight, okay? Let's see. Everything is good. You're level 5. Okay, right now. Let's back a little bit. Okay, so let's speed it up. Okay, right away. Okay, she, as you can see, she used her E. So you should just use your E right there. Dodge her E, because this is the line where she's going to use her E. So you use your E, dodge it, and you will see how the fight goes, okay? If she starts to run, you should just chase her. If she stays, you should just use your E again and continue fighting, okay? Let's move on. She used your E. Okay. She's weak right now. She even backed. There's the ignite. She can kill. Heal. Everything's good. Use flash and she's dead. Okay. Right now you should just clear this wave, push it and back. Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. It's around here. Right now you have a level advantage. Okay. This is good. But as you can see, everyone is missing on the map. Top lane is missing, jungler is missing, bot lane is missing, and this is a pretty bad situation to fight. Wave is in a bad state. She's here almost under the tower, and she can just easily escape if you try to fight her. And you don't have flash, okay? You don't have flash, and if someone comes mid, you will be pretty easy target, and you will be dead, okay? So let's see what happened. You went for a traded her. Then you decided to fight, okay. You used her E. Diana is level 6, and right now you was easy target, as I said earlier, and you're dead, okay. And she'll just simply push this entire wave right here, and you will lose all of these minions. She's now level 6, and the moment she goes back in the base, she will just get back in the game, okay. Let's move on. The next thing is around here. Okay, so she pushed this wave and didn't recall. Okay, so she didn't recall, and she is still on mid. So what you want to do is try to freeze this wave. Okay, so you don't want to push it, and you want to zone her. Okay, so this wave she will lose gold. Okay, and the moment you see that she recalls, this is the moment that you want to push the lane. Okay, so right now she didn't recall, she don't have items yet, and you were just and you just came from base and you got items. Okay, so you're right now, you're stronger. So what you want to do is just to freeze wave right here as it is right now. Don't push it and make her lose the gold. Okay, let's move on. Next thing is around here. Okay, so you're pushing mid. Okay, right away you see Irelia here. Okay, so what you want to do is clear this wave, push mid and take the tower plates. Okay, Shan is at the top side and Diana is at the bot side. Okay, so you want to push this wave and take the tower. Right now, it's a pretty late to go and follow Aurelia because you need at least like 7 or 8 seconds to come on bot, and by the time that you come, the fight will already be over. So you want to take something in return, and this is this wave. Make her lose all of these minions and take the tower plate instead. Okay, let's move on and see what happened. Okay, right away you saw on ward that they are coming mid, so there's no point from you already saw a ward there. There's no point on you going the bot side because you saw that Aurelia and Diana are coming mid. So you just want to stay back and let them go mid and take the wave, okay? As you can see, you continue pushing. Went for Q. And right away, you were forced to ult there and to flash, okay? And Aurelia just go and push mid and take the wave. And you are going to lose this wave right here, okay? Okay, the next thing is here as well, yeah? So you are pushing, everything is fine. Okay, so right away they did the Drake, and you saw that Irelia is recalling here. Okay, so you want to push this wave, to continue pushing with this wave and take the tower plates. Okay, there's no reason for you to go and try to stop her because you won't have enough time to do this, as you can see. So after this wave, you saw her on ward and decided to go and try to stop her, but you didn't have enough time, and you even saw the pink ward there. So instead of that, you should just be mid and take the 2 tower plates, okay? So you, instead of 320 golds, you decided to go for a pink wards and get only 30 golds, okay? Let's move on. The next thing is around here, okay? Now, as you can see, your jungler is at the top side and you can trade with Aurelia, okay? Because if she respawned with a fight, your jungler will be able just to come and help you and kill her, okay? So let's see. Everything is good. You went for a fight, you went for a trade, you won the trade. And okay, so Diana showed up here. She doesn't know that your jungler is here. So what you want to do next is just to walk there and pretend that you are trying to go for a ward. Okay, as I said earlier, Diana doesn't know that your jungler is here, so you want to surprise her with your jungler. Okay, Irelia will be out of position because she doesn't expect that your jungler is here on the bush, and you will be. It will be pretty easy for you to take down Diana, and after Diana, you will just go for Irelia. Okay. So the next thing is around here. Okay, so right now, as you can see, this is a pretty bad roam by the Aurelia because there's nothing that she can do. Your teammates are under the tower and there's no way that they can dive your bot lane. So Diana is at the top. So the next thing that you want to do is just to stay mid, continue, push the wave and take the plates. Okay, let's move on. Right here, okay. Okay, doing this Herald is a time wasting, okay? As you can see, your jungler is at the red buff and you lose so much time by doing it because Aurelia will be able to take at least 2 plates on the mid and you will lose the 2 waves as well, okay? So you want to leave the Herald and just go and take the mid wave because right now she will be able to push this wave, she'll gain the tempo and she'll be able to roam. Okay, Drake is in a 40 seconds and you don't want to go for the risky Herald. Okay, let's move on. Next thing is right here. Okay, so right now you saw that Rakan is coming from this side. Okay, there is a jungler missing as well, so the Drake will be in a 30 seconds. Okay, so what you want to do is to run for the top side and let me just see, let me play. Okay, you saw that Rakan is going, you saw the Diana, and right away you should just insta flash. there, okay? So they won't be able to follow. If they continue, you should just insta-ulti, okay? Because Darius is at the top side, Thresh is at the top side, your jungler is doing wolves, and right away it will be pretty easy for them to come and help you out, okay? So instead of that, you did your E, you ult, and you decided to fight, and you'd pretty much die. You even used your flash right here, and this is pretty bad right now because they have a free Drake, okay? Let's move on. Next thing is around here. Okay, so right now you push the mid wave. Okay, there's two things that you can do when you push the mid wave. Okay, one is to go for the vision, and the second one is to go and try to roam. Okay, as much as you can see, it's a pretty risky for you to stay on the mid lane because you don't know where the Irelia and Diana are. So you want to go for the vision because the enemy bot is missing and the wave on the top lane isn't that good and Darius is not on the top as well, so you want to go for the vision. Okay, you want to try go there, put the ward, or maybe clear some wards if they are here. Okay, the next thing is around here. There will be a fight on the mid right now. Okay, so I will slow it down a little bit so you can see. Okay, and I really decided to go for this minion. Okay, you stacked your passive right now. Everything is good. You used hurry to dodge hurry, and right away. Okay, right now you did your Q. Okay, the moment your Q stops, you should just ult her back. Okay, because right away you will see that you did a kind of mechanically misplay. You could ult her there. Okay, you would have enough time. She don't have a flash, and she used her Q, and as you can see, you missed your ult. Okay. So with Yone, every time you hit your Q, it is the best when you can ult. Okay, let's move on. The next thing is around here. Okay, this is kind of necessary fight. As you can see, their bot lane is around here, Rakan and Jhin. Top is at a pretty bad state, so Darius needs to go and dev the top lane, and your bot lane is out of position. Okay, so there is only you and your jungler mid. Okay, so the enemy wants to force the mid fight because there's a 4 of them there and there's only 2 of you. Okay, so you just what do you want to do here is just to back to the tower, dev the tower, and that's it. Okay, because the mid tower is the most important objective in the game, and if they take the mid tower, they will pretty much open the map. So they will open right here, and they will be just it will be pretty easy for them to enter your jungle and just take the vision. Okay, so you just want to back and have the mid tower. Okay, the next thing is here. Okay, right now there is a Drake in 20 seconds. Okay, so you're doing good. You're taking the priority on the bot lane. It's good, but some of your teammates, this is a Trash and Agile, should go and take the priority on the mid lane. Okay, your jungler should just be around the Drake and take the vision and clear the enemy wards. Okay, so when you push the lane bot and when you push the lane on mid, they will be losing experience and golds right there. Okay, so they won't be able to force the Drake, and if they force it, they will lose the experience and golds under the towers. Okay, so let's see what happened. Everything is good. You continue pushing. You traded a little bit. You went for the Drake right now. There needs to clear the waves first. Okay, you did the Drake, and right now, okay, so Drake is dead. Okay, it's dead. But as you can see, Diana has the 2 items. Okay, Darius is at the top side taking the tower, and Irelia is pretty much strong, and the enemy bot lane is way stronger than your. Okay, so you took the Drake and you want to avoid fight. Okay, you don't want to force fight here. Instead of that, you just want to back on mid and try to take a mid tower if you can. Let the Darius push the top tower and let him just join you on the mid and take the mid tower. Okay, by taking the mid tower, as I said earlier, you just open up the map and it's pretty easy for you to go into enemy jungle and make vision. Okay, so you want to avoid fight right here. Okay, the next thing is around here. Okay, so right here you should just continue pushing. Okay, there's nothing that you can do to stop the enemies from taking the tower and inhibitor, so you always want to take something in return. Okay, so you want to continue to pushing and to take the enemy bot tower. Okay, and right after you take the bot tower you want to recall. Okay, the next thing is around here at the fight. Okay, so the fight happened right there. They have a top laner dead, jungler dead, and mid lane dead. Okay, the ADC and the Rakan are on a low HP. So what you want to do next is just to go Baron. Okay, go Baron. Ezreal is at the low HP, but there is no one that can heal him. He has a plant over there. He can just gain HP pretty good. And why is that? It is because this Drake doesn't help you anything. So by taking this Drake, you won't be able to get into the game. Taking the Drake only delays them to take the soul. Okay, so you want to take Baron, and the Baron play will back you into the game. Okay, because you have a scaling team composition, and at some point you will outscale them, and the Baron is going to help you with this. Okay, let's move on. The next thing is around here. Okay, Darius is dead, as you can see. Shan is splitting push, but he has a TP, I mean he has ult, and he can just simply come and help the enemy team. So you want to avoid fight here, okay? They are not doing Baron, you have a crab, you have a vision. So you just want to stay mid and clear the wave until Darius comes and help you, okay? So instead of that, your teammates went for a fight, as you can see, and it didn't end up pretty well. Darius is late right now, and you just lost the fight here. Shen TP on Diana, and it is disaster right now. Okay, so the next thing is around here. Okay, so right now 3 of your teammates are dead, and they are right here at the Euro Nexus. Okay, so what you want to do with Ezreal right now is just to try to buy time as much as you can. So you want to shove this wave and do your E, do your ult, and just back with your E. Okay, this is what you actually did in the game. Okay, so let's see. You're there, as there is a low HP, so you need somehow to come and clear this wave. You come there, you ulti, you killed one, everything is good. You did the E, and now your team will be back in 2 seconds, and you will be able to kill them. They're overextending right now. They should already be back. And they're dead. Okay. So right now, you kill them, you go Baron, you do Drake, you recall after, and game is pretty much won for you, because right now you just outscale them and there's no way that they can return into the game. Okay, so before I end this, I would like to make a quick summary of the things. So the first thing is that you shouldn't play aggressive on the mid lane if you don't have a vision. If you don't know where the enemy jungle is, you can play aggressive when he shows up on some lane, or if you have a vision on him. Okay. The second thing is that whenever the lane is pushed, there's only the 2 things that you can do. The one is go for the vision, or the second one is to go for the roam. If you can roam, you should just go for the vision. The third thing is that you don't need to follow the enemy mid laner if it's too late. So instead of that, you want to take something in return. You just want to continue pushing mid, taking the waves and taking the plates. Okay. And the fourth thing is that you should always reset at least 50 seconds before the Drake. Be there 20 seconds before it spawns, and use the time to take the priority around the objective that you are fighting for. If you're fighting for the Drake, you should take the priority on the mid lane and bot lane, and after that you should go and clear the vision around the Drake. So by taking the priorities on the lane, you make sure that the enemy laners are losing the experience and goals on the lane. So that should be it. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day.